Okay, you're looking at a guy since the age of 22 years of old, 22, been dealing with high blood pressure. I used to manage it with exercise and diet, but it got progressively worse over the years. By the time I was 30, my job sent me home from work because they were so concerned about me, under stress, high cholesterol, and my blood pressure was out of control. It sent me home until I got it under control. I went to my doctor, got on the medication this time again. I think they started me out with like 3 pills that progressively grew over the years. Make a long story short, by the time I was 37 years old, I had a heart attack. My blood pressure was 280 over 260. Had a heart attack, got to the hospital. They put me on about 3 or 4 more other blood pressure pills. Since then, I've been in the hospital numerous of times. I've done everything through research to try to find a product that can actually lower my blood pressure naturally. Not only lower it, but actually cure what was causing it in the first place. I researched, I spent literally thousands of dollars, and it wasn't until one day I was sitting at my computer and I was deleting all my emails that I had looked at and was checking things out, that I looked into my spam folder, which I never do without just deleting them all, and I ran across an email from Org, and it said the heart disease cure. I was like, wow, that's something I've never seen before. Mind you, I've seen some of everything. I've taken some of everything to help my blood pressure. I got this email and I immediately began to do the research. I looked at all the Synergy videos, the Como Cardio Institute. I looked at ProArgi, looked at the things that it can do. I got on the phone, I called Dane. Dane sent me the product. When finally took the product at home, the first day I took it, it wasn't 35 minutes that I actually felt like a totally different person. I could not believe it. It actually frightened me, as a matter of fact. I told my business partner, my former business partner, I said, would you believe I'm feeling like a new person? I could not believe that I was feeling that great. I checked my blood pressure that evening, and my blood pressure was like 135 over 96. My blood pressure got like that, but only with like 7 blood pressure pills a day plus a heart pill 3 times a day. Some of the blood pressure pills, like clonidine, I took 0.3 milligrams in the morning, 0.3 milligrams at night. So actually some days I took 11 blood pressure pills just to get my blood pressure at a 130 over 90 level. But here it is 130 over 90, and I had not taken any blood pressure pills that evening. I was amazed. The next day I checked my blood pressure when I woke up that morning. I took the ProArgi that night. My blood pressure was like 128 over 92. And I kept looking, I kept checking my blood pressure. I'm like, wow, this is unbelievable. The next day, my blood pressure was so low, I decided I'm going to break my blood pressure pills in half. Well, within 3 days of the ProArgi9 product, my blood pressure was at a point that the blood pressure pills got it at. It was lower than what the blood pressure pills did, so I decided I'm not going to take this stuff, the blood pressure medicine, at all. And I stopped cold turkey my blood pressure pills. I've been taking ProArgi9 ever since for 2.5 months. My blood pressure now is at like a 119 over 77, which is unheard of for me over the last 10 years.